All right. I took a week off. I know I haven't been as active the last few weeks as I normally am, but it's hard to come up with new content. I have a full-time job. But anyway, this is a ass backwards year, everybody. It really is, okay? And I've come to terms with something. Even though I started off 0-3 and I won 7 straight, now I've lost 2 straight. I'm gonna be in the playoffs. I'm not. I don't see myself winning this year. It's hard to believe. I absolutely have the best team. It's not even close. But I'm not gonna win, and it's because this is a back ass. I mean, this fucking year, guys. It's just you just don't understand how crazy it is. I just want to put into context some stuff that's happened this year. And then I'll get to some stuff that's happened in the fantasy year. But the Washington Redskins, with a losing record, are leading the NFC East, everybody. Kirk Cousins is leading the NFC East. The Carolina Panthers, with no wide receivers, are the number 1 team in football. They're the only undefeated team. Green Bay has lost back-to-back games at Lambeau to Chicago and Detroit. In Lambeau, okay? Matt Hasselbeck is 4-0. Okay, I don't know what Andrew Luck is, but what's going on? What's going on, guys? All right, I'm not going to win, not in an ass backward year like this, okay? Fantasy-wise, Tracy's 9-3. Second year in, 9-3. James is going to be in the playoffs. Okay, most likely. He's in, I think. Stephanie has a chance to have a first-round bye. Dante and Martin are not going to be in the playoffs. They're as fucked as Tony Romo's collarbone. I don't know what's happening. I mean, this is a wild year, okay? It just proves that any given Sunday, okay? The NFL, you know what it stands for? Not for long, Dante. Not for long, Martin. And maybe not for long, Jacob, okay? Maybe I'm not going to win this year, even though I put together the best team. Shit, we know the Patriots were the best team back in 07 or 08 or whatever year it was I think it was 07, yeah, that they were undefeated and lost in the Super Bowl to the Giants. They were the best team. They lost, but they had one bad quarter, basically, and a miracle catch. Crazy stuff happens, everybody. Anyway, let's talk about the playoffs real quick. Tracy is going to be the number 1 seed. He is going to have a bye, okay? The number 2 seed is a 3-way race between Stephanie, myself, and Craig, okay? Just so happens that Stephanie and Craig are going to play each other in the final week, all right? Let me just double check that because I believe that is accurate. Yes, they are going to play each other, and I'm going to get to that matchup in a second. Here's the deal. If Stephanie wins, and if she wins and doesn't get outscored by me by some 70 points, she's going to be the number 2 seed. All she got to do is take care of her business and win. She's in. Now, if she loses and I win, and Craig does not outscore me by 23 points, then I'm in. Okay, Craig, you have to win and outscore me by 23 points. This is a very tight race, folks. And this. If you get that bye, you just got to win one game and you're in the money, okay? It's huge. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like on Sunday at the Lion House. My goodness, those two are going at it. And, Craig, I need you, buddy. I need you, man. I need you to step up and beat her, okay? I know you want to. I know you want to beat her, all right? Do it, all right? I've dropped 2 in a row. Stephanie's dropped 2 out of 3, I believe. Man. And Craig's won 2 in a row. It's a 3-team race at this point. All right. Now, the other big thing is the 6th playoff spot. Okay. It's between Bill and it's between Renee. All right. Now, if both win, it's probably going to go to Renee because she's got a pretty sizable over 60-point lead on Bill as far as points go. So she's got to lose to Adrian. Okay, Bill, you've got to win. All right, we're going to get to your game in a minute. I'm going to predict what's going to happen with this spot. Now, there is a situation where, let's see, Now here's the crazy part. Both of you guys could win, Bill and Renee, and James, if he lost and lost by 50 some points, he could be dropped out of the playoff race. As crazy as it sounds, okay? This kind of stuff is crazy. You never know what's going to happen. James, my man, let's take a look at you real quick. Did everyone hear me when I say that he was going to have a fall from grace? He's lost 4 of his last 5. I told you it was going to happen. I looked at his team. I knew it wasn't that great. Now, having said that, he can make the playoffs, play me in the first round. Brady could put up a 40-burger, and I could lose, okay? Anything can happen any week, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and get to the predictions for next week, and I'm going to tell you who's going to make the playoffs, okay? My team. Let's go ahead and do my team real quick. I'm playing Dante. Dante is not playing for anything, okay? Now, once he gets to he's playing spoiler because he picked up some people, David Johnson, the waiver wire this week that I was trying to get. There, you laughed. All right, you did what you wanted to do. This is going to be a close game. The projections have it as a 1-point game. I'm a 1-point favorite. That means nothing, okay? Nothing. Matt Forte, I traded for him, a little bit of a risk just because there's a ball share situation with Langford, but DeMarco Murray's not doing shit anyway. So I like his chances against San Francisco. LaShawn McCoy against Houston should do well. Des Bryant, man, who knows what Matt Castle's going to give you. Antonio Brown should have a huge day against Indianapolis. Eifert, you are a question mark. Someone else got Chandler as well. I lost that on 2 free agents this week. I believe James got him, so kudos to him. This is going to be a tough game, but looking at it, I think I'm going to win. I'm not just tooting my own horn. I really do think I'm going to win. I am worried mostly about Cam Newton and Freeman because they have favorable matchups, but the rest of his matchups do not really scare me that much. So I like my chances to get a close under 10-point win here, okay? Now, we're going to go over to God Hates Jags versus James. There's a missing player from James's lineup. I don't think it really matters. I think Tracy's going to get this win. But I think Tracy will score enough points that he will still remain in the playoffs no matter what. Then we got Bill against Martin. Bill, you got to win this game, man. No excuses. You got some pretty decent matchups. I expect you to win this game. I expect you to give yourself a fair shot at making the playoffs. Martin, you're already dead, but I expect you to come to play and give Bill hell. Stephanie and Craig. This is the matchup I'm going to save for last. Then we got Renee and we got Adrian. Man, this is going to be a close game. Kirk Cousins against Dallas. Fitzpatrick against the Giants. I think Renee's got more weapons. I think Renee has more weapons, and I think she's going to get the W here. I think Adrian Peterson, man, this is going to be close. I don't know. Maybe not. Shit. This is close. This is really close. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I might have done this to you a few weeks ago. I can't remember. Adrian's going to upset Renee and miss the playoffs because I'm calling for Bill to win. Okay? Now, the matchup of the week is Craig against Stephanie. Okay? Winner, if Stephanie wins, she's going to get the number 2 seed, get that bye. Man, and you know what? He's not gonna be there. Julio Jones, Odell Beckham have favorable matchups, decent matchups. Carson Palmer against St. Louis. Gurley, oh my goodness, this is close. I gotta go with Stephanie. Unfortunately, I believe she's gonna win, and she's gonna grab that number 2 seed. And me and Craig we're gonna be left falling a little bit short of that bye. Congratulations, Stephanie, I think. All right, now. Here's the deal. Your 1 seed is going to be Tracy. Your 2 seed is probably going to be Stephanie. All right. And then I think your last playoff spot is going to go to it's going to go to Renee. I'm afraid to say I don't think you're going to outscore her by enough points. So I'm going to say Renee gets that final spot. I think I wind up with the 3rd seed. And I think that Craig ends up with the 4 seed. James is going to be the 5 seed, and then I got Renee as the 6 seed. So that's how it's going to shape out, guys. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. I don't know. Good luck to everybody, except Stephanie, and except for, who am I playing? Dante. No luck to you people whatsoever, okay? It's been a fun season, guys. It's been a fun regular season. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting my 3rd title, although based on what I said earlier, I do not think it's going to happen because it is a ass-backwards year. And that means the best team's probably not going to win, which is me. All right? Good luck, guys.